After a launch that was a non-starter for smartphone behemoth Samsung, the company says it has now made a series of fixes to its $1,980 Galaxy Fold and will make the folding phone available to consumers in the fall. The update comes after weeks of silence from the Korean electronics giant, which delayed the release of the flexible phone when early testers found the display to be faulty. Samsung says it has improved the design and construction of the Galaxy Fold in different ways. Early users had noted that the display's very top layer looked like the protective adhesive commonly applied to new smartphones, and had even attempted to peel it off. Samsung has now extended that protective layer, which is part of the actual display, so that it's an integral part of the display structure. The hinge area, which Samsung had been particularly proud of in early briefings, is said to be strengthened. The gap between the hinge and body of the Fold, which a teardown revealed is really two phone bodies bridged into one, has been reduced. Most critical might be the reinforcements added to the display itself. Samsung says it has redesigned the phone with additional metal layers underneath the Infinity Flex display in order to reinforce the protection of the bendy OLED display. In other words, Samsung hasn't completely redesigned the phone, which had been in the works for years, but has added layers of redundancy and protection in places where it thinks the phone may have been vulnerable. The company is still conducting final product tests, which doesn't sound all that encouraging, but it says it plans to make the Galaxy Fold available to consumers in certain markets in September. Bending reality: Samsung's initial launch in mid-April of the folding phone, as in, the phone's display actually bends, was remarkable in that it was the first premium smartphone brand to sell this technology to the masses. Other phone manufacturers, like Huawei and Motorola, are said to be readying their own phones with flexible displays, and Lenovo has even shown off a prototype of a 13-inch Windows PC that folds in half. But Samsung had the first to market bragging rights. Unfortunately, that winner's glow didn't last very long. Within a week after the Fold was made available for pre-orders, early users of the phone, mostly product reviewers, spotted serious issues with the phone. Lauren Good is a senior writer at Wired who covers consumer technology. There was a bulgent telltale signs of a broken OLED in one case, a strobing display in another, a Fold that looked like a well of ink had spilled over its screen.